gonna be poking out the Torbjorn as she runs. Oh my god, you're feeding, Scrubbles. You can't do this. Yo, what is going on today, guys? It is Sam, better known as Samito here. Welcome back to the channel today for another episode of Roast My Gameplay. The first one was so well received. We are back with more Scrubbles gameplay. The good news is, guys, we got her out of bronze. She has gotten out of bronze on DPS. She is in low silver now. Her link will be down in the description, as well as the Florida Mayhem YouTube channel. Go check both of them out. If you're new to this channel as well, be sure to subscribe. If not, thank you so much for coming anyway. I appreciate your all support this past week. It has been incredible. Without waiting any longer, let's get right into the gameplay. We got some Torbjorn on Eichenwald. One quick note though, you don't put your turret down at the start of the fight. It's a bad idea because it'll just get broken really easily and you won't get any value from it. So you kind of want to save it and drop it on an off angle in the middle of the fight so it can apply the pressure, as she is just gonna be poking down the choke point looking for ultimate. Not really getting a whole lot. Actually, she's got 30%. That's not bad. That's actually not too bad. As she is gonna look up to this diva, kind of run in. The Doomfist is on the flank. The bronze or silver Doomfist is behind her, looking to go in here. He gets the size with Sam E, and he misses the punch, dude. Scrubbles, why are you putting a turret into the wall? Like, what is this? Is not gonna shoot anything at all. You literally just. Why would you do it? Like, what is that? Like, what are you trying to do? Come on, Scrubbles. Come on, Scrubbles. You want to put that turret on an off angle as she is going to pop the overload. Look for targets. Going to be kind of poking down for this ultimate as the Mercy goes down to the Genji. Doomfist is coming in on the flank. A nice punch coming out from that Doom. He's going to all in onto her. She's going to look to finish him. Nope, she's going to shoot at the wall a little bit and she's going to go down. Turret placement as Torbjorn is everything, right? Like, you got pretty much no value from both turrets in a row because you just put them right in front of people or in positions where they can't actually shoot anything, right? Like, especially in lower ranks, if you can get your turret like back here, right? So it shoots them if they dive onto you. Like, they have Genji Doom. The Genji Doom are gonna dive into you and waste their cooldowns because it's low ranks, right? And then you can bait them into your turret LOS, but instead you just like threw it literally like into this, like it's not gonna shoot anything. Okay, we see the swap back onto the McCree. Last time we saw her play the Cree, her aim was actually pretty good, but you know, maybe it was just a good game. Like, we don't know. I haven't seen too much more of her McCree gameplay, but she was spending too much time flanking. And this footage, she has had time to review our previous episode of Roast My Gameplay, as she's just kind of sitting here doing nothing. Like, you're just sitting, like, go up into the fight. You're not really contributing to the fight here. You need to be with your team. You're going for too much flanks already again, as you're not going to be able to put out consistent damage here. As the Reinhardt goes down, she's going to break the immortality field. She's going to get some nice shots onto the Baptiste, but, oh, she killed it. Like, your aim isn't bad. It's just where you're playing is just never good for your team. You need to be way more active in the fight. If you learn how to be more active in the fight, you'll be able to contribute more to the fight, as she is going to get some shots onto the Doomfist here, looking for more, not going to find it. You're going to be forced to back off here. See, while you're doing this, your team is 5v6. You're literally not doing anything to help your team, even if you get a kill, as the Genji is going to come in here. The Doomfist is going to come in. She rolls back into the diva, tries to poke her down. You should be right-clicking the diva point blank range. Just, the diva's going to get demeched. She's going to get a good stun onto the Doomfist. Do not drop into their team. Do not drop into the team. Please stay on the high ground. She's going to roll away from the Genji, shoot the deflag. Don't want to do that. Pop the high noon here. Pop the high noon here. There you go. Nice. 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 Good play. Good play. That is what you need to do with the high noons, and she gets a third. Like, mechanically, she's not that bad as McCree, as she misses literally every single shot as I say that. It's your decision making that's bad. Look at how fast that high noon was, guys. This is so much better than your previous McCree high noons. Do you see how much faster you're using the ability? This is what you need to do. You cannot dawdle. You cannot delay. The faster you use the high noon in a good position, the more chances you have to get kills. Because look at how little time this team had to react to you. Look at how they couldn't kite anywhere out. You had good positioning and you quickly capitalized on it, allowing you to kill 3 people. Really good play altogether there, as she's gonna chase down the baby diva. Is she gonna get her? Oh, hey, okay, we got the baby diva here. The thing about going against Genji and Doomfist as McCree is you need to take high ground really fast and not let them get to you without using the cooldowns, as she's gonna be looking for healing from the bronze on. Hello? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Just bronze Ana things as she's trying to heal the McCree. What are you doing? Oh god. Oh god, she's right in front of your face! She's right in front of your face! Heal her! Oh my, okay, there's the healing. The healing finally comes out onto Scrubbles, but the thing is about going against Doomfist and Genji is you need to be holding high ground. You need to be pressuring them out before they get to you. If you allow those heroes to get to you without using their cooldowns, they will win the fights, as she does finish off the Genji. But you should look what happens. You're dead, right? You're instantly dead. You lost this engage before the fight even started because you let their Doomfist get into castle without pressuring him out at all. Had you been holding high ground, you could have forced his cooldowns up here, and then while he used them, drop down to your healers and kill them on the way. If you allow a Doomfist to close the distance to you, same with Genji, without using any cooldowns whatsoever, they will use all 3 of their cooldowns on you and get a guaranteed kill. The best way to counter Doomfist is to deny him space before the fight starts. Looks like they are going to be able to hold it though, as Scrubbles is going on to another long flank here by the looks of it. Not necessarily a bad one, as she should be able to follow up on this Graviton Surge. Breaks the Immortality field, looking for the Zarya. You should be looking for the healers first, as a huge anti-nade comes out from the Bronze Ana. She's going to drop down, get the stun. Nice kills coming through. Did she get the Ana too? Yeah, nice. Like I said, her mechanics aren't bad. It's 100% her decision making and her inability to make decisions quickly that holds her back as a player. It's not just mechanics. Decision making is just, if not more important in Overwatch, as she is finally taking the high ground before the fight. That's what we like to see. She's going to chase down this baby diva. Get a nice little stun. No stun needed. No stun needed, folks, as she is going to be set up on the high ground. This is perfect. This is exactly where you need to be, as she's going to get the headshot onto the Ashe and kill her quick. Baptiste is coming up to duel her as well. Don't want to duel this girl. She's got some pretty good aim, as she's going to be looking for more. Peeking the middle of the bridge. Baptiste jumps up into the middle of the entire team. Not necessarily a good play there, as she's going to have the high noon here. I'm curious what she's going to do. We need to see her be faster and more proactive with the high noon, and let's see if she actually has learned her lesson. No, okay. I guess she didn't learn her lesson, as she drops from the high ground, giving it to the Genji for free. She's gonna poke down this diva, maybe look to pop the high noon behind the shield, which wouldn't be bad. No, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. That, you hate to see it. If you know that they have Nanoblade and you have high noon as McCree, what you wanna do is you wanna bait your team here, because the Genji's instinct is gonna be, okay, I'm gonna Nanoblade, I need to get all the team here. And you just come back here and play. Basically forcing this Genji to choose between coming to you or going to your team. If you high noon from here and we watch what happens, right? The Genji is gonna go in with the Nanoblade and you're just gonna kill him, because his first instinct is not gonna be to look for the McCree here. You can high noon him and get free value. This is a free kill. If you choose to play here on an off angle from the blade and your team is here and you've popped the high noon as he goes up, even if he kills one, you're gonna get the kill on him after, and then your Mercy's gonna res and you're gonna win the fight. Little tips and tricks coming out for your boy there. That's how I deal with the Nanoblade and Genji. As they are gonna, please don't try to contest this. This is not gonna be good. No, no, don't go, don't go. No way. Okay, that's a feed. That is a feed, folks. That is a hard feed. No way. No, no. No way, they don't turn this, right? There's no way they turn this fight as a huge shatter comes out. Oh my God. No way. This can only happen in silver, dude. This is the most bronze silver thing of all time. I guess that's what they get for running Zarya Diva, as the Rhine lands a fat slam, a fatty shatty to close out the defense there. They do have one fight left. You should be taking space and looking for picks on the rotation on the high ground now. That's what I hope for you to do, as she is gonna look for it a little bit here. So Moira's gonna fade out. Nice shots onto the Moira. One more. You can do it. You can do it. Oh, you hate to see it. You hate to see it, as they are going to be trying to touch this card in the last fight. It is contested. The Zarya has the grab. She pops the grab. Big stun coming out. Right click onto the Zarya. The Brig runs over the Ashe, as they are probably going to lose this point. Maybe, yes. They are going to lose this point, right? Like, surely silver players can close out a fight that's like 5-on-1, as the Ashe pops the Bob onto the point. Bob gets one. Scrubbles is back in the fight. Right clicks the Diva. D-Max the Diva as well. No freaking way. Not twice. Not twice, as she misses shots on the Moira. She's got the high noon available. Is she gonna pop it? She cleans up them. Dude, what? This rank is actually just a giant shit show. Like, I could not explain this to you if I had a day to do it. We're headed over to the offense here now. She has swapped over to the Soldier. Now, the thing is about Soldiers, you can be much more greedy with these flanks and off angles, because you have the legs to run and you've got the biofield to get off angles. So you want to be aggressive on the off angles, especially against double shield. That's how you beat double shield. As the Reaper's on the flank, drops her really quick. Not much you can do there. He just got the better of you. The only thing you can do there is just check your corners and make sure to check check your corners. That's just a habit you got to get into, as she is going to come back to the point, kind of spray at the shield. If you want to beat double shield without double shield, you cannot play the value fight on the front line. And what I mean by that is you cannot just try to sit and shoot their shields while they shoot your single shield. You will lose every time. You beat double shield by spreading out their resources and taking off angles and flanks to shoot people from the side, kind of like this Reaper is doing here, right? As you're gonna run right into the Reaper, you can't do that. If you see a Reaper, you do not run straight into him. You play him mid-range, okay, guys? So that is a hard feed. This is throwing right here. This is just throwing. You do not want to do this. You want to stay back around the mid-range and shoot him down. Like, if you see him there, you just wait. You don't run right into him. So we're coming back about a minute straight of just hard feeding as the Orisa does go down. They're going to be poking out the Torbjorn as she runs. Oh my god, you're feeding! You're feeding, Scrubbles. You can't do this. Slow down. Use that biofield. Listen, Soldier is fast. That does not mean you just run into the entire enemy team and die off cooldown, all right? You got to slow it down. Slow your pace down a little bit. Use that biofield, that self-healing, and use that regeneration to poke them down. Use that Helix aggressively. It's on a good cooldown. As the Torbjorn's going to drop into the whole team. The Reaper's going to rush her down. Oh boy. I think it's time to get off the Soldier and maybe go back to the McCree, because you're kind of playing Soldier like McCree. It seems like you have a good rhythm for McCree, but McCree has the stun to stop these people from getting into you, right? But Soldier 76, you need to be playing a little bit farther back and more rotating to the sides to get that damage off, to get that sustain off. But now we do switch back over to the McCree. So you know the Reaper and the Torbjorn have been sitting behind you the whole game. You need to be checking your corners and waiting for them to come in to stun them. As she is going to get the stun there, that's okay. You can't finish him off. You did force him out, which is good enough, as they are going to try to push through the choke here. She's right-clicking the shields as much as she can. Duplicate comes out. Orisa uses the gold, meaning that in 2 seconds she will be punishable. Now you go for this Orisa. Nice. That's really, really good. You want to track cooldowns. Good stun coming out there onto the Reaper. The Reaper is going to go down. Right clicks coming out onto the shield. They should be able to clean up this fight as the Moira is in their backline. Not really sure what's going on with that. The Ana goes down as well. Sigma should die next, as there's a Torbjorn behind you. I don't know if you're going to see him coming. No. As this Torbjorn might be able to clutch up the fight because you weren't listening to what was behind you, and you gotta be aware. It's a really, really important thing to learn as the Reaper does go down. She's gonna be looking for this Torbjorn on the left, maybe? No, they're gonna push in here. The Flux comes out from the Sigma. Big fat slam. No follow-up though, as everyone else on their team is dead. She's gonna get the stun onto the Sigma. If you right-click him, you wanna get right in his face so all of your bullets hit. You do not wanna roll the dice of the RNG, as she is probably gonna die here because her whole team is dead. Torbjorn is coming in with the hammer. Nice kill onto that Torb. One thing I wanna talk about that they did on the previous attack is track enemy cooldowns, right? Your goal against an Orisa is to force or fortify with your abilities, and then after the fortify is done, that's when you get aggressive onto that Orisa, right? Because she won't die when she has fortify up. But if you can force the fortify early or force the Wraith Form early, you can then punish those characters after they've used them. That is a crucial part of Overwatch. If you want to improve, you need to learn to track enemy cooldowns, force those cooldowns early, and then punish targets after they've used the cooldowns. That is essential to growth, and you will not climb if you do not do this. I'm going to stress this point right now. You will probably climb 500 SR in 1 day if you are willing to learn how to track enemy cooldowns and punish them after you force their cooldowns. We are coming into last fight here. She gets pulled, and you cannot stagger right now. It's very important that you do not die as the Orisa overextends and feeds again. The Wrecking Ball is gonna roll in here. She's coming up on the high noon. The Ashe goes down. What are you doing? You're not fighting. You gotta get in there with your team. Stun the Reaper. Nice, okay. Nice, the Reaper forces Wraith. That's a really good kill. You need to break that turret as soon as possible in the fight. You need to break the turret. Break the turret. Oh boy, no, she hadn't learned. That is not what you want to do there. Listen, that is not a bad look because you already had the advantage, but this is the exact high noon we said you couldn't do, Scrubbles. You can't be doing this. You're walking through the park. All the time that you took to flank here into an angle where you're completely exposed, and if they had their damage alive, you would die. You could have been shooting them from here and contributing to the fight. Instead, you chose to make your team give up a potential advantage just to flank and get a high noon that you didn't need. Ongoing forward as the Orisa is gonna feed again. This Orisa is not very smart, guys. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think this Orisa knows Overwatch whatsoever. I'm not even sure how he was able to launch his game with this level of play, okay? It was really bad, as the gate is gonna open up here in a second. You got a Bongo on the other side, a Flux on the other side, and a Cole on the other side. You're in a massive ultimate deficit. The only way that you can win is if you make some kind of big play on the flank, right? You should be rotating into castle, seeing if you can get a pick off before the fight, because this fight starts normally, you're guaranteed to lose, right? You are guaranteed to lose. It's gonna hurt your time make as your teammates both feed their brains out as the Torbjorn is gonna go low. They do pop the Bongo. The stun comes onto the Brig. Right click gets nothing. The Flux is gonna come out as well, and this is gonna be a big cleanup. Again, the only way you were gonna win that fight is if you made something happen before it started, because there are fights in Overwatch where if you let it start normally, you lose. Your win conditions sometimes are before the fight even begins. You gotta set them up, as they are gonna have to retake into the double shield here, which is gonna be super, super hard. I would say the odds are against them at this point, mostly because of the decision making, as she is gonna come around the corner, but this Orisa feeds, like, dude, this Orisa does not have a monitor. There's no way this Orisa has a monitor. He is dead at the start of literally every fight, as she is gonna roll through the molten core. You're not contributing to the fight here. Like, while all this is happening, if you're just running around not shooting something, you're not actually contributing to the fight. Overwatch is a war of attrition sometimes, right? Where you constantly need to be doing something to get value. If you're spending half your time running around the map instead of shooting something, you're not playing properly, right? Your aim is good. Shoot more. It's literally that simple. Like, that sounds stupid, shoot more 5-head, but no, you need to stop flanking and start shooting. It's that simple. You will climb a good amount of SR because all you are doing is just not putting your number values into the game. You're not shooting stuff. You're not pressuring shields. If you think about doing that stuff more, you'll climb really easy. Your aim is not bad. We're coming into last fight territory here as she right clicks onto the shield. The Torbjorn is on the flank, and again, you're kind of just running around not contributing here. You're not contributing here. You don't need to chase this Torbjorn, as her team is going to be able to clutch up the fight maybe, but you're chasing the Torbjorn again. There's a turret in your face, and you're going to die. You're just running around like a lost dog in the park. Stay on the shield and shoot stuff. If you need to flank, do it before the fight to take positioning, okay? As the Rhine is gonna get nanoed here, the Orisa is dead again. Your team is gonna be able to clutch it out, but individually, that's what you need to do to climb. You need to win most of the fights of your own decision making, okay? Be more proactive, as she is gonna rotate to the left. There are 3 people on the high ground. The Torbjorn is sleeping. The Reaper's gonna get tagged out and anti. This is last fight territory, as the Reaper's gonna rush her down. Good aim onto that Reaper. You've got the high noon here. Try to shoot the Brig. You're too slow. You're too slow. Do it faster, faster. Tempo, 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 tempo. She's gonna pop the high noon, clean up this fight, and they are gonna be able to win the game, but there's a lot of stuff that you gotta improve on. Again, I just kind of want to highlight, it's this stuff that is holding you back right here. You are not being active enough in the fights. Literally just being on your team and shooting things more proactively. Your aim is good. You have the aim of like a gold or plat player, right? It's just the amount of actions you're making per minute are too slow. Like, in all of this time, you could be rushing this Brig and killing her. You could be shooting. You could be rotating to your team. You could be doing things faster, right? It's just you keep working on this decision making. It was better, right? It was an improvement, but we still got a long way to go if we want to get you to like plat or diamond, say, because your aim is good enough. It's just that decision making and how often you're making decisions that needs to be improved upon. That is gonna do it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We did manage to get her out of bronze into low silver. Let's see if we can get up to gold next. That's gonna be our goal here on the channel. I hope you guys learned something. Be sure to click on screen now to subscribe to the channel and check out the previous episode of Can We Get Her Out of Bronze? Roast My Gameplay episode 1. Thank you so much. Catch you guys next time. Peace out.